Homes destroyed in utter chaos. An update on the deadly and extreme weather in KZN.
Trump might not go into the actual jail, but he has been arrested.
I think he's making America great personally.
History in the making. Donald Trump's hush money case is underway. The former US president faces the law.
Leave the people the way they are.
EFF marches against Uganda's dangerous anti-LGBTQIA plus law. Why is the South African government silent on this human rights abuse? Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. This is Eyewitness News. The sound of utter devastation. One person has been killed and 4 others injured in a storm that hit Richards Bay and Empangeni in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Rains also damaged infrastructure in the city of Umhlathuze, and various roads have been closed.
Many homes were damaged, including this homestead where we are in the Mpanza family. They've lost almost everything, which used to be their house. As you can see, the roof is away. It's torn apart from the structure. Even the integrity of the structure itself is severely damaged. So you can see that they need a completely new structure which they can call a house.
The storms came at the time where the province is still recovering from the 2022 floods which damaged infrastructure. A dangerous man is on the loose, and the people who were supposed to keep him in jail and protect us from him didn't bother to attend a parliamentary hearing today. G4S just didn't arrive. The prison services says it couldn't attend the meeting on Thabo Beste's escape, and that Parliament should rather summons it officially because it's bound by confidentiality obligations, and preferably after the Easter weekend. DA's MP Glynis Breitenbach was furious.
It's very clear that they have something to hide. If they had nothing to hide, they would have been here. And the absolute contempt with which they have operated, it leaves me so outraged that I have a lot of trouble containing it.
The committee will now ask the Speaker to summons the company before the meeting can proceed.
So we are saying to Museveni, leave the people the way they are. It is not our problem. It is not your problem. It is not a problem. We are here to say to Uganda, as long as the LGBTQ plus community is not free in Uganda, we are not free.
Modern day oppression and an infringement of the rights of queer people. That's what the EFF says about Uganda's homophobic laws. President Yoweri Museveni passed the bill into law that criminalizes being openly gay. Some could even face the death penalty. Today, the EFF has marched to Uganda's High Commission in Pretoria to express their disgust. Support for the first president in US history to be indicted. Donald Trump will plead not guilty to criminal charges over hush money paid to a porn star. Extra security measures are in place for his appearance in a Manhattan court. Eyewitness News' associate editor, Tsidi Madia, is there.
Hello, it's TD Madia, Associate Editor for Politics at Eyewitness News. I'm coming out to you from 100 Central in Manhattan. Of course, the reason why I'm here is former President Donald Trump is due to hand himself over. I'm speaking to a couple of people. I'm speaking now to Maverick Stowe from Long Island, correct? Maverick, let's talk about why you are here. I see you carrying the American flag. I imagine you are not happy about this particular moment in history.
Absolutely. I think this is a politically charged prosecution against President Trump, and I'm here to support President Trump and to tell Adam Bray that he's not going to get away with this.
There is tons of media here, different protesters, as you can see, many carrying the flag. I think earlier I spotted a group that says Blacks for President Trump. Lots of posters. It's a Trump lies all the time, she says. So lots of views, different views.
Is the Beit Bridge border functional or a waste of government funding? That's what Infrastructure Minister Sihle Zikalala is assessing. The minister is also inspecting the border fence, which forms part of the political border between South Africa and Zimbabwe, a fence that cost taxpayers over 40 million rand. Reports came in last year of corrupt officials at the border, which was later ruled out by the Home Affairs Minister.
So we are here visiting this one, which is the first. And I would say that we are visiting it because it is one of those projects that have not gone right or correct for the government. And we have said we are not going to accept any wrongdoing. We are going to attend to failures and ensure that where there are failures, we improve. But where there is wrongdoing, people must be punished for that wrongdoing.
Many South Africans could face transport hell over the Easter weekend. That's if trade union NUMSA doesn't get its way. They want an increase in pay, and if they don't succeed, there'll be a national bus strike over the Easter weekend.
We are calling on employers in the sector to come back to the negotiating table and help us to find an amicable agreement which will incorporate this demand of medical insurance. Failure to do so means that, unfortunately, commuters who are likely to be using long-distance transportation and utilizing buses this weekend are likely to experience interruptions because there will be a full-blown strike.
Sinkholes are getting worse for many South Africans and very little is being done. You've got to wonder why. Imagine living with the daily prospect of falling into one. Well, that's the reality for residents of Angelo Informal Settlement in Boksburg. This is the 10-meter sinkhole that's been getting deeper by the day. Parents are worried about their children who have limited space to play in the densely populated area. There are no street light poles, leaving many people at risk of falling into the pit, especially at night.
Kwangena imkhukhu yabantu la phakathi. Mangena imkhukhu abantu laba is my next door neighbor yami. Bangivusa ekseni. It was past 4 ekseni. Babe ngivusa ekseni kwathola ukuthi imkhukhu seyingene phakathi. Uyahamba. Awumile lo mgodi lo uyongena futhi nakwami ngoba mawume ngale mawubhekile ilokhuza umsele wakho uyangapha. Enesinobaba lo ungaboni emehlweni abathi ubaba Masilela.
Unfortunately, because of political instability, I don't think it's receiving the correct attention, from the department responsible.
That and a whole lot more coming, same time, same place tomorrow. I'm Jane Dutton. This is Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.